Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a full review of the MAC Studio Radiance foundation. This is a new one from them. It says it's a serum powered foundation, so I'll be putting it to the test, showing you before and after, how it looks in flash photo, how it looks in natural light, how it looks at the end of the day, so you have a good idea if you want to spend your money on this, because it ain't cheap. As always, if you enjoyed this type of video, be sure to subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So if you're familiar with my channel at all, you know historically I'm an NC42. I went to the launch party for this MAC foundation and they matched me to an NC37. They've also since sent me NC38, so I'm going to try that as well. But it seems like the shades are a little bit different, which I don't love, especially from MAC. It's like we know our shades, you know what I mean? So like when you formulate it, if it ends up being a little bit different, like just make it work so we know how to buy it. But anyways, that being said, I will show you swatches of both of these shades on my face today. But just as a heads up, whatever you normally buy in MAC, maybe reconsider. And they do sort of have some shade match guides, so I do appreciate that, because as long as the, you know, if the marketing changes to let you know that that's the case, then that helps. So these are the swatches on my face. You can see NC37 is a little more yellow and the NC38 is a little more olive and potentially more neutral, I think. I think both could work. I've worn NC37, so why don't I try 38 today? I'll link below a video of me wearing 37 if you want to see that in action. If you've yet to see anything about this foundation yet, it comes in 56 different shades, which is incredible. So they've added some new shades into the MAC roster, which I always appreciate. You're getting a full fluid ounce in here, which is your average size of a foundation. It's in like frosted glass packaging, so you can get an idea of the shade that's inside. It does retail for $60 Canadian. That is up there for sure. $62.50 on Sephora Canada, actually. So once Sephora wants to get their couple of bucks in there, but that's definitely above what I want to be paying, like for a MAC foundation. They've sort of been somewhere in between like drugstore and super luxury prices, but this is the Serum Infused Foundation, medium buildable coverage with a lasting radiant finish. So they're really trying to get at the fact that it's instantly hydrating. It's serum powered. So I'm going to go ahead and take out just 2 pumps right now. It also says it has 33 skincare ingredients in there with 10% hyaluronic acid, olive and jojoba oils, antioxidants. What doesn't this do? And I'm going to use a brush today. I've been liking a brush with it. 24-hour hydration, medium buildable smoothing coverage, lightweight, blurs, appearance of pores, skin redness, dark spots, dry and fine lines. And I've got quite a few breakouts now, so I think this is a great way to show coverage, because my skin is very unhappy right now. So you'll see how it looks on textured, acne-prone skin. And I think it looks beautiful. If you can see, that's about a pump and a half, maybe. And I think this 38 shade is good. I also recently tried the MAC Pen Foundation. I haven't actually reviewed that, but I do really like that as well. But that I do wear an NC42 in. I'm going to do just a little bit more, so I'd say about 2.5 pumps on my face. And I wouldn't go any more than this. I'd say it's like a pretty true medium though. It gives good coverage for like a serum skincare based foundation. A lot of them are more like tint. I'd say this is a pretty true foundation. Up close. Just turn down these lights a little. I think the finish on the skin is really beautiful. You can still see my, excuse my nails, I need to get them done tomorrow. You can still see, you know, obviously I have some acne, but you can still see my freckles, but things just look more even. I still am gonna set this, but I think the finish is stunning. Really, really beautiful natural finish on the skin. Feels lightweight. I think it looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead now, take my photos, put on the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. So here is my finished makeup. I have worn this a few times, so I know that I really like how it looks. Everything that I'm wearing as well will be listed down below, but I thought it performed really well in photos as well. Here in my studio lighting, you can see my natural skin is showing through. There's a little bit of sheen on the skin, but it doesn't look greasy by any means. And then in flash photo, there's absolutely no flashback, so I thought it looked great there too. So I'm gonna go ahead now and wear this for a few hours, and I'll check back with you in some natural light. Midday check-in in some natural light. I've had it on for about 5.5 hours. I just got in from a walk and I'm sweaty from a walk, but I think it looks really good. I lost a little coverage where my sunglasses go, but that's not uncommon, and a little on my upper lip. That's where I tend to sweat the most. Things look really good. Like when I put it on this morning, the way that it looked on my skin is smooth, and my skin is not smooth right now. So I feel like their claims of things like blurring, whatever, really seem to work. Nice glow to the skin, hasn't oxidized or anything like that, like changed color. So yeah, I'll check back with you in a couple hours. Hello, I am back. It's the end of my makeup day. I've had the foundation on for about 9 hours or so. I really just want to get like a good end of the day shower, do a face mask, etc. But I really like this foundation. I think the only thing I don't like about it is the price tag. Other than that, I think it wears really beautifully. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't look to oxidize or get more orange, but you do need to keep your new shade in mind. It looks really smooth on the skin. It feels really comfortable. It's buildable. If you have super oily skin, you might want to use a mattifying primer. I use the powder foundation to set it today, and I always love a setting spray with it. I didn't use one today, but I do in general. If you have a drier skin type, you might not need to set it, or just really, really lightly. It has a really beautiful finish on its own, but it's like a natural finish, not, I wouldn't even necessarily say like super, super radiant. I wouldn't be too scared about that. I know somewhere in the listing for the foundation it says it has like silver and gold pigments in there, but they're very, very light, nothing you can see on the skin, and nothing that I feel like highlights texture. For something that is claiming to be radiant, it looks so smooth on the skin. Really, really beautiful finish. So overall, highly recommend this if you're looking to dabble back in MAC, if you're looking for a radiant, if you're looking for a natural kind of very skin-like foundation, this is a great option, especially because I have so many shades. There should be a shade for you, but if you can head in store, that's my best recommendation. But if you're generally my shade, NC37 is a little more yellow, NC38 is a little more neutral olive. You can't really go wrong with either of them, but I'm really, really impressed and really happy with this foundation. So let me know what you'd like me to review next. As always, if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you next time. Bye!